So, hello everyone. I just wanted to do a quick update. I haven't had a chance to get on the computer and do a video in a while, but I thought it was good. There's a lot of energy moving around us. We're about to have this eclipse happen, and yes, I have no hair, so just there you go. That's new. And it wasn't because of the eclipse, so don't worry. The eclipse won't make your hair fall out. I just get tired of the craziness and thought that it was just time to let my inner Dalai Lama out. But anyways, so I always look for themes in the things that I'm seeing coming from my clients and then from people around me. And this has been one of those years where transition is constantly around us. So I pulled a card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, and I think it's very fitting. It's stand your ground, and it's kind of neat that it has the Ring of Fire sort of thing going on there. So it really is a time for us to stand our ground, and not so much just stand our ground, but decide what is it that we want to create for ourselves. If you could manifest one thing for yourself that would bring you complete joy, abundance, connection, and beauty, what would that thing be? And we have to allow ourselves now to begin the process of stepping into those new places, not just thinking about them, but actually going out and experiencing all the new and wonderful things that life has to offer us. I think when we hold back from our experience, we end up creating more discord, more stress, more distress than necessary. I think it's a great time for us to engage this spiritual practice in a brand new way. One, our manifesting, definitely taking that to the next level and allowing ourselves to step into places of growth, places of connection. Let's see, I'll pull another card to see if it will amplify the one to stand your ground. So, solitude is a good card. I think that is a good card for standing our ground. Sometimes we have to be within ourselves in that process. I see a lot of amazing healers and amazing people surrendering themselves to everything around them, giving themselves away completely, and not taking anything for themselves. And I've said this many times over to my clients, but I'll say it. It sounds harsh when I say it, but it's the reality. Is spirituality is a selfish act, and it should be a selfish act. If you don't have it, you can't give it, and if you can't give it, we got to start there. We give ourselves away completely, but we never take enough for ourselves in that spiritual space. Some of us, anyway. Some people take a lot, and you know who you are out there. So give some of that stuff away. But those of us who give ourselves away too much and too often and too frequently and never receive the energy, the cup is always full of something. So if it's not full of love, hope, joy, and abundance, it's usually full of resentment, guilt, anger, and sometimes all that stuff gets mixed in. Having some direction, some focus in what we want to do, standing our ground and not giving ourselves away, going more internal in a way that's going to allow us to create growth and to create connection for ourselves, allows us then to emit a higher vibration of energy because we are in tandem with our own spirit. We are now connected to our own place of growth and being. We are connected to love in a higher vibration, which allows us to extend that to others. So, one more card. Let's do one more card to kind of just wrap it all up. So temptation. Temptation is the final card there. So temptation distracts us from those things that are more meaningful to our experience. Temptation isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes we get tempted by things that are our path, that the road is calling us, but we're too afraid to step on to the path. So Spirit can tempt us in many ways to do things that will open us up to a greater reality. Now, temptation and those things that we know they're going to cause us to have discord, that are things that are going to cause us to limit our experience, are things that we want to avoid. So, holding fast internally, standing our ground, and remaining centered in the midst of chaos, in the midst of negative temptation, allows us to be more focused, more controlled in our direction. We create greater growth for ourselves and those around us. So take a moment to really sit down with a little piece of paper and write down what is it that you want from this life. You could choose to have anything come into your experience and let that be the thing that opens you up fully. What would that thing be? Come into your breath for a moment. Focus in on that deep inhale and that deep exhalation. Allow yourself to be still within your own sense of being. Remain in solitude so that you can exude peace, calm, and connection to all those around you. So this has been a quick psychic minute. I hope that you all are enjoying this roller coaster of a ride that we're on. I'll be posting more videos in the next few days and next few weeks. Keeping you updated, staying connected. If you have questions or things that you want me to focus on or talk about, or you have questions or insights that you want me to do a reading on for you, be sure you put them in the comment section below or email me at Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, at michaelbrazell.com. Lots of new stuff coming up here in the DC area. We have a drum circle here in the DC area the last part of this month. Next month I'm starting to do gallery readings, so I'll be posting some of that on here as I start to do some of the group sessions. They're going to be a lot of fun, dynamic soul sessions where we connect into group consciousness as well as invite spirit in to relay any messages that could be of use to those in attendance. So, namaste, angels. You are all beautiful. You are all love. And remember, breathe. Namaste.